It is a Tuesday night, and you are sitting in the parking lot of a gas station with the engine off and the dashboard lights staring back at you. Your phone is open to the banking app. The balance is $41.16, and there are 6 days until Friday. You do the arithmetic in reverse, walking backwards through the gallon of milk, the partial fill at the pump, the notebook your kid needs for class on Thursday. You feel it land in your chest before the math finishes, a tightening below the collarbone you have learned to ignore. The number is not the problem. The way the number lives inside your body is the problem. That feeling is the lowest rung of a ladder almost nobody talks about correctly. The ladder has 6 rungs, and the standard story is that climbing it is a story about money. The standard story is wrong. Climbing this ladder is a story about a single internal mechanism that changes the higher you go. The mechanism has 2 halves. The first half is fear, and at the bottom of the ladder, fear is loud and constant. The second half is your time horizon, which is the distance into the future your brain is capable of seeing when it makes a decision. At the bottom of the ladder, your time horizon is measured in hours. At the top, your time horizon is measured in generations. The same brain makes radically different decisions at each level because fear and time horizon do not stay the same when the balance changes. This video walks you through 6 levels of wealth and the exact way your brain rewires at each one. By the end, you will know which level you are standing on right now, and you will know why the 6th level is the one almost nobody who has reached it will ever describe to you out loud. You will not be able to look at your own bank app the same way after watching this. The trap has a name. It is called the ladder mistake. The assumption that the person at the bottom of the ladder and the person at the top are the same person with different balances. Research from Mani, Mullainathan, Shafir, and Zhao, published in Science in 2013, found that financial scarcity alone produced a cognitive drop equivalent to 13 IQ points. The person at the bottom of the ladder is not less capable. The person at the bottom is being taxed by their own circumstances. You have probably blamed yourself for decisions that the ladder made for you. Level 1 is the gas station parking lot. The balance is under $100, and every decision you make has been pre-edited by a part of your brain you cannot see operating. The sensory detail of level 1 is how you hold your phone when you check the balance. You hold it lower than usual, screen tilted away from anyone who might glance over. The check is not financial. The check is a negotiation with a number that already took something from you before you opened the app. Mani, Mullainathan, Shafir, and Zhao tested 464 Indian sugarcane farmers before and after harvest. Same farmers, same education, same brains. Before harvest, they scored 13 IQ points lower than after harvest. The fear is not a personality trait. The fear is a tax on cognition, charged automatically every hour you spend below the line. At level 1, your time horizon is measured in hours. The next meal, the next shift. The next time the phone rings with a number you do not recognize. The governing truth of this level is that the people at the bottom of the ladder are not bad at decisions. The bottom of the ladder is bad at letting them make any. Level 2 is a few $1,000s in savings, and the air in your chest begins to thin out for the first time. The sensory detail of level 2 is the moment you open your banking app on a Saturday morning without bracing for it. The number is there. It does not move. You scroll past it on your way to something else. That is the first physical experience of having a buffer, and most people who have never had one underestimate what it does to the nervous system. The fear gets quieter. The horizon stretches from hours to weeks. Hold that feeling in your head the first time your savings existed as a number you did not have to defend. We are coming back to it at the end of this video. The trap at level 2 is that the buffer is fragile, and the brain forgets how recently it did not exist. A single car repair drops you back to level 1 in an afternoon, and the cognitive tax restarts the moment the balance crosses the line. The governing truth of this level is that a small buffer does not change who you are. A small buffer changes what your nervous system is willing to plan for. The next 2 levels are where most of you watching are standing right now, and where the trap shifts shape entirely. Level 3 is the stable middle, $20,000 to $50,000 saved. A steady paycheck, rent or a mortgage covered, and a number in your head you swear you will hit by year's end. The sensory detail is the silent pause before you tap. Add to cart on something you do not need. You hold the screen longer than you used to. You almost close it. You buy it anyway. The fear has not left. It changed jobs. At level 1, fear was survival. At level 3, fear is slipping back, and the brain confuses spending with proof that you have not slipped. The American Psychological Association reported in 2024 that 64% of adults named money as a significant source of personal stress, just below health and work. The middle of the ladder is the loudest place for money anxiety because you have something to protect, and the protection feels conditional. Your time horizon stretches from weeks to months. You can plan a vacation. You cannot plan a decade. This is where the external villain enters. The system around you is engineered to capture the income gains of levels 3 and 4 before they reach savings. Algorithmic ads, instant installment plans, and social feeds calibrated to the lifestyle of the person one rung above you all convert the buffer into momentum spent on looking like you are climbing. The governing truth of level 3 is that the middle of the ladder is the most profitable level for everyone, except the person standing on it. Level 4 is comfortable 6 figures, a real portfolio, and an emergency fund no single event can erase. The sensory detail is closing the banking app without checking the balance, because you already know the rough shape of it, and the rough shape is fine. The fear gets quieter. The horizon stretches to years. Killingsworth, Kahneman, and Mellers found in 2023 that for most people, happiness rises steadily with income past $100,000, with no ceiling for the already content. The plateau appears only for those who arrive already unhappy. The governing truth of level 4 is that money is not the solution, and money is also not nothing. The next 2 levels are where the ladder stops behaving like a ladder, and the brain stops behaving like the one you started with. Level 5 is low 7 figures, $1 to $3 million, a paid-off house, retirement that is a calendar, not a question. The sensory detail of level 5 is how you talk about the number at dinner. You round down, you add the phrase on paper. You describe yourself as still saving, still careful, still building. Brad Klontz, in the Journal of Financial Planning in 2014, found that the highest earners carry money-vigilant scripts, internal frames built around frugality and low background anxiety about money, even when the balance has outgrown the script. The fear at level 5 is not about survival. The fear is about identity. You do not know who you are when the saving stops. Your horizon stretches to decades. You think in retirement timelines, the slow math of a portfolio you will not touch for 20 years. The governing truth of level 5 is that the people who reach it kept the brain of level 2 and the balance of level 5, and that gap protected the climb. Level 6 is the rung almost nobody who reaches it describes out loud. Tens of millions and up. The sensory detail is the Wednesday meeting about a foundation, a trust, a transfer that will outlive everyone in the room. The fear has rewired. It is no longer about losing money. It is about what the money will turn the next generation into. Your horizon is measured in lifetimes that have not started yet. The governing truth of level 6 is that the climb stops being about you between 5 and 6. And the people on this rung stop talking about money because the language of money no longer describes what they are doing. Go back to the gas station parking lot from the start of this video. Same person, same brain. The $41.16 on the dashboard light, the tightening below the collarbone. The ladder did not change you into a different person at the top. It changed which part of you was allowed to drive. The money is the scoreboard. The real ladder is the nervous system. In the comments, name the first time your savings existed as a number you did not have to defend. Not the amount, the feeling, the afternoon when the chest stopped tightening. That moment is the rung you were climbing toward. And most people never name it because nobody told them it was the real one. If this video named a level you have stood on, subscribe so the next time the ladder shifts under you, you have language for it instead of blame.